helping us transition to the 8-week courses because I've been doing them for about 10 years. Let me ask you a question. Did you attend any of you the first round of these? Okay, so do we need to go back and clear up any questions or issues from that? Okay, then the other thing I will move to is that the last time we did this session, Pam Vincent did it along with me, and Pam is not here today, and the stuff that she talked about, I will not even pretend to be knowledgeable enough to cover. She talked about things like importing test banks into campus. I don't use test banks. My view is if you are qualified to be credentialed to teach a course, you ought to be able to make your own assessments. Not everybody agrees with that. That's how I see it, so I would use them. But if you do use them, that's fine. But I want to encourage you, if you're interested, she has some documents that walk you through some things step by step. Contact her by email if you're interested. I'm sure she'll get back to you. That's P. Vincent at IVTech.edu. Okay? Now, having said that, what I want to cover with you today may not take but 20 minutes or so, and that's okay because then we can have a discussion. We can have a Q&A about anything even remotely related to this transition. How many of you are a little nervous about this? Just maybe you don't raise your hand, but are you a little nervous? It's not something to be afraid of. Okay, if you had did it the first round and you heard my pizza analogy, I've got another analogy now. This other analogy I'm using is the 2 1-liter bottles of Coke have the same amount of fluid in them as a 1 2-liter bottle. We're doing the same thing in a different way. Now, granted, there are things I don't teach. I would begin to tell Carmen how to do a chem lab. So I am not about to say that everything I do is transferable to every course. But I do believe I have a pretty good understanding of general pedagogy. My master's was in adult ed. And so I think even if there are things you have to tweak, hopefully as we try to help people through this process, there'll still be some things that make you use. Okay? So what I want to talk about is this sheet. Now, this sheet really relates, and Brother Julia, you do more justice than me, but I said I'd do it, so I'll do it. This sheet relates to what you're going to get checked on when you start your home course. You're used to having syllabus audits. This covers what we're going to be looking for. I'm going to be encouraging your deans to maybe also look in your courses some, just to get a feel for how the transition is going. Julia talked about the syllabus tool. Have we, this idea of having it in a place where they can just copy it and move it, we haven't gotten any further with that, have we?
No, it's still in the comments. Oh, it's
Yeah.
with the whole, it's with the whole template. Yeah, we don't have it just the syllabus. We could do that though.
We have thought about having like a shell with nothing in it, but the syllabus template that you can copy and move. Would the links go with that if you did that?
If a copy from the Commons, yes, because I could include the syllabus with the links.
Okay,
But just the shell, you'd have to copy the whole course, and we could do that. But I think it'd be central if we just put it in the Commons. If we had a shell, then we'd have to put everybody in that shell.
okay, so is there a difference between that and the way it's in the Commons now? Is there a way we can simplify that?
There's a way we can simplify what's in the Commons now, because it's not just the syllabus in the Commons now.
Yeah.
It's the modules, it's the home page. So if we just put the syllabus in there, that would be
Yeah.
easier.
Anyway, we're going to be asking you, and really the instructions for what we're talking about now are in this course shell for the 8-week 101 that you should be in if you came to the first round of training. And Julia has instructions on how to put the syllabus tool into your course.
Is anyone not in that course? It's, let me tell you.
If you look at your dashboard, it would say 8-week 101.
Yeah.
You have that? Has the number 8 on it. I tried to write the highway sign with Route 8.
Right, and at the end of it, the end of the course code is CY, I think is your.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, there you will find directions on using the syllabus tool to set up your syllabus. Do you want to go over any of that again, or can we just say this there?
We can say it's there.
Okay,
I mean,
but we are going to be looking at it. Okay, so when you put your course together, the expectation is going to be that if it's an online class, you use the statewide online syllabus tool. If it's a hybrid or a face-to-face, you use the Columbus Campus syllabus tool, both of which are in the Commons. Okay? We are going to check your due dates and calendar. We're going to check to make sure that your grade system is right. And here's what I mean by that. How many of you use weighted grades? Good. Good. My own belief is that weighted grades are nothing more than unnecessary math in an attempt to impress. And that it is a whole lot easier for the faculty and the student to understand where they are if you just do points. And the more important the assignment is, you make it worth more points. That's what I believe. But we're going to want to make sure that the number of points you have in the syllabus matches the number of points you have in the grade book. Okay? We're going to want to make sure that you have your assignments created so that they are listed at the bottom of the syllabus with the links for the student to go to that assignment. We're going to be, I guess I'm not good at reading tables, so I'm going down, and some of this should go across, but we're going to check your contact info to make sure it's legally and correct. And this is something we ask you to do. Please include a picture. Now, if you don't want to put a picture of yourself, put a picture of a duck flight. If you're a duck hunter, or a baseball leg in the grass, if you're a baseball fan, something. The idea is that the student looks at the class, and all there is that little silhouette thing, it gives the appearance that it wasn't important enough for you to pay attention to that detail. Okay? We're going to be looking to make sure you have the course outline of record. Unless your course outline record has been updated for fall 2018, and I don't know how there's a rotation for those, I think, and I don't know who's been updated and who's not, but that would be the same as the last time you taught that course, unless there's a new version, and you might contact your broker and share about that. But we have to have that COR in there. This is like, I don't know how my grade is calculated. Again, we're gonna make sure all the points match up. And the last day of withdrawal, you know what I tried to do? I tried to put the stuff, like last day of withdrawal, the date for attendance job, for no-shows, things like that, I try to put them in red, personally, just to make sure they don't, you know, you need to pay attention to this.
Can I interrupt you
Is that
there?
accessibility?
What?
If it's in red, because I know certain fonts or certain colors are accessibility issues.
I don't know.
Have I done a no-no there?
No, that's not what I was gonna comment on, but there is a way to check that in Canvas. You can run an accessibility check. Have you run those before?
Yeah, I've seen it done. And it's-
Oh, you're
sure
talking
that
about-
red comes up. I think red is okay. I don't know, I refer to Dylan
Do
because he has some,
you pick up a red, okay?
If it's a primary red, it's fine. If you do a very light red on a white background, that can be difficult, or
Yeah.
yellow.
You could also, though, like if you're using 12-point font, you could make that 18-point font, or bold it, underline it,
if you don't wanna do red.
if you don't want to. And that's fine. The point I'm trying to impress is make sure that date stands out, so it's harder to miss it.
And I will say that the registrar's office in the past and still releases a list of important dates called Information Please. But Dr. Hollowell has gotten permission to use another form that's been created. So all the dates that you have to put in your syllabus and all the dates that you're responsible for reporting are on one sheet based on 16-week. And so there's one sheet for the 16-week courses. There's going to be one sheet just for the first 8-week courses, one sheet for the 12-week courses, and one sheet for the second 8-week courses. So look for that to come out through email. So it's a little easier for some people than having to figure out on
Yeah.
that one
So,
registration.
all you gotta do is make sure you're taking your dates from the right sheet.
Correct, correct. But once you get to your class and you've determined that it's a 16-week class and you're looking at the 16-week page, then, and you can give yourself reminders for all the different reporting you have to do as well, because those dates are on there.
Yeah. Thank you.
And that's new, so you won't have seen that before.
I just want to add a comment real quick, Dad, on what Julia was saying. I highly recommend putting reminders in your calendars. Because I went through, I've got a first 8 week, a second 8 week, and a 16-week, and I went through and put all of those dates in my calendar. And it's like 15 different dates.
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6 days for each
Yeah.
delivery format.
And I know I would be missing stuff if I didn't have that already in my calendar, so.
And it
And
does
then she's
depend.
already come out, if I missed that.
No, she just got, Dr. Hollowell, you missed the meeting last week where she announced that at the dean's meeting. But, so she hasn't sent it out yet. But if you're meeting face to face and it's first 8 week or second 8 week, those dates can change based on what day you start. So
That's correct.
that's pretty important to note. I don't know if you ran into that, but if
I
you're
did,
face to face 8 weeks, you just have to make sure you're putting the right dates in.
Won't there be like a thing with columns for Monday and Tuesday and?
A row for Monday and that date, a row for Tuesday,
Okay,
and that date,
okay,
online
same
and that
idea.
date, Friday.
So, and the deal there has to do, I believe, with the no-shows, with the fact that with an 8-week course now, you're gonna have 4 days, 4 school days after the first meeting of the class to get that turned in. And so if your class is on Monday, and then you have another class on Tuesday, that will roll with you. Because, am I thinking right there, that part of why that is some of these things will roll, depending on what day of the week you began.
Yeah, they want you to have sort of met twice, right?
Right.
Or- So it gives the students two different times to show up to your face-to-face.
And so the way that works is, most face-to-face 8-week classes are gonna be either Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday. So you have the opening day and 4 more school days, that's 5 days, you should have met twice. Pay attention to the thing about additional communications options and the syllabus template. Specify how, well, I guess the thing now is, the main thing is we want people to use the inbox and conversations in Canvas. We really don't want emails, because we want to contain it all in one system. But if you do have additional communication options, and let's face it, we can say, use the conversations, and then we'll have some Canvas down when we can. So backup options are a good thing, but specify